Welcome, my name's Ariffa. Thank you for taking practice with me today. Let's begin at the top of the mat. Stand with your feet at about a hip's width distance. Ground down into the soles of your feet and sprout up through the length of your legs, through the length of your spine, all the way to the crown of your head. With soft fingertips, reach your arms up to the sky. Follow with your gaze. Take a deep inhalation. Carry your exhale to soften at the knees, hinge at the hips, and forward fold. Let your head be heavy. Halfway lift your spine, reach your hips back, your chest forward. Deep breath in, hands can be on the shins. And let your breath out carry you back down into your fold. Bend at the knees, roll up through your spine. Fingertips and shoulders stay heavy as you unwrap the back body, root down into your feet, reach your arms up, gaze up, deep breath in. And breathe out, bring it to the heart, tuck your chin in towards your chest, bring your thumbs to your sternum. Relax your hands down by your sides, root down into your feet, reach your arms up, look up, take a deep breath in. And breathing out, again soften at the knees, hinge at your hips, lead with your heart space as you forward fold, head heavy, knees soft. With fingertips on the earth or hands to your shins, halfway lift, deep breath in. And offer your heart down to your thighs as you forward fold a little bit more deeply, soft bend into the knees, roll up through your spine, stack one bone over the other as you round up to stand. Root down into your feet, hug your muscles to your bones on the legs as you reach your fingertips up, look up, deep breath in. And slowly pull back in towards your heart, thumbs connect in towards your chest, chin in towards your heart, hands down by your sides. One more long sideways root down into your feet as you reach up and look up. And let your exhale carry you into your fold, bend at the knees, hinge at your hips, touch earth with the fingertips as you let your head drop heavy. Halfway lift your spine, weight is in the heels, big breath in. And as you exhale with your fingertips plugged down in towards the earth, step back with your right toes. Land the foot, land the right knee, carve your left hip crease back, and press down as you hug your inner thighs towards one another. Reach both arms up to the sky, lengthen your torso, take a full breath in, gaze up. And as you exhale, gently release the palms back down towards the earth. Tuck your back toes under, charge your back knee, and step back into your downward facing dog. Root down into your fingertips, let your head hang heavy. Rise onto the balls of your feet as you inhale, and as you exhale, sink straight down onto your kneecaps. Shoulders over top of your wrists, drop your belly, arch the spine, lift your gaze, cow pose as you breathe in. And breathe out to press down into your hands, round out your back, gaze towards your navel point, and spread your shoulder blades away from one another. Make sure your toes are tucked under, bring your spine to neutral, crown reaches forward, deep breath in, and as you exhale, press into your hands and your feet, float your knees. One breath in here, and let your exhale carry you back, downward facing dog. From here, with control, lift your right heel to the sky, take a breath in, and as you exhale, curl your knee to your nose, place your right foot between your thumbs, feet at a hip's width distance, front knee over your front heel, sink your back knee down, and reach both arms up high to the sky. Low lunge, knit your ribs softly in towards the spine. Take a big inhale breath. And as you exhale, gently release your hands back down towards the ground. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, step forward to fold at the top of your mat. Now wade into your heels, root your tailbone down, place your hands on top of your feet, and then trace your fingertips up the tops of your feet, your shin bones, your knees, your thighs, your waist, your sides as you roll your spine up to stand. Reach your fingertips all the way up, look up, take a deep breath in. And slowly as you exhale, bend your knees, hinge your hips, and forward fold, touch earth. Halfway lift, hips reach back, chest reaches forward, deep inhale breath. And as you exhale, fingers touch down as the left toes step all the way back. Sink down your left knee, hug through your inner thighs, reach both arms up and gaze up. Inhale. And as you exhale with your palms connected, place the outer edges of your thumbs to the nape of your neck at the back of your skull. Wrap your triceps around your temples, keep the back of your neck long and lift up through your side waist. Curl up through the back of your heart, engage your navel to your spine, keep the back bend but straighten your arms, look up, breathe in. Breathe out, part your arms, plant your hands, frame your front foot, lift your back knee, step back, down dog. From this down dog, wave forward into your high plank position, firm up your thighs. As you exhale, sink your knees down. Shift your weight forward so that your body lands in a kneeling plank, shoulders just over your fingertips, breathe in. And then with your elbows by your sides, lower all the way down onto your belly. Press into the tops of your feet, lengthen the fronts of your thighs, squeeze your elbows back at a 90 degree and curl your chest up off of the earth, Bhujangasana, the cobra, breathing in. In child's pose, tuck your toes in and under as you breathe out, hips go to the heels. Round yourself forward onto your hands and your knees, into a neutral spine, crown reaching forward, big breath in. Press into hands and feet, float your kneecaps just a millimeter as you breathe out. Breathe in and let the exhale carry you back, downward dog. With control and thoughtfulness, reach your left heel up high, take a breath in. Bring your knee in towards your nose as you breathe out and place your left foot between your thumbs. Sink your back knee down towards the ground, hug through your inner thighs and rise up through both arms, low lunge, look up, breathe in, connect the palms. And as you breathe out with palms connected still, place your palms together at the nape of your neck to the base of your skull. Wrap your triceps around your jawbone as you lift up through the heart, lift up through the side waist and the side ribs. Keep the lift. Re-straighten your hands, keep your palms connected, look up, breathe in. And breathing out, bring your hands back down to frame your front foot, tuck your back toes, lift your back knees, step forward and fold forward, Uttanasana. Place your hands on top of your feet, root down into your tailbone, roll up to stand, tracing your fingertips along the front of your body, the side waist, side ribs, all the way up to the sky. Look up, breathe in. And slowly breathe out to hinge forward and fold. Halfway lift, lengthen the spine, take a breath in. Breathe out, plant your hands, step your right foot back and then your left foot into your high plank pose. Firm both thighs, reach your crown forward, big breath in. As you exhale, lower just halfway. Untuck your toes, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades towards one another on your back. Deep inhale, upward facing dog, or your option for extension. And as you breathe out, roll up and over your toes, back into your downward facing dog, hips lift, head heavy. Reach your right heel high, take a breath in. Bend at the knee as you breathe out, drawing your right heel towards your right bum. While you press your right hand down towards the ground, spike up high onto your left tippy toes. Re-reach your right heel high, breathe in. And breathe out, curl your right knee to your nose, replace your right foot between your thumbs. Back knee comes down to the ground, both arms reach up, low lunge, look up, breathe in. And breathe out, palms connect, thumbs come to the base of your skull, knit your ribs in towards the spine. With the palms connected, gaze up, re-straighten through the arms. And breathe out, hands come down, fingertips frame your front foot, shift your hips back, half splits pose, turn your right toes up to the sky. Lengthen your chest forward as you breathe in, and breathe out to come down a little bit deeper over your front leg. Again, draw your hip creases back as you lift your chest forward, inhaling. And breathing out, fold in. Replace your right foot down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, tent up onto your left fingertips. Keep your hips level as you reach your right arm forward and up on the breath in. Back and down and around as you breathe out. Place your right hand down and step into your right foot, float your left toes. Squeeze your inner thighs, one breath in, and as you exhale, stand and fold to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Forward fold, breathe out. Trace your fingertips along the front of your body as you round up to stand. As you rise, draw your left knee up into your chest as you reach your fingertips skyward. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, slingshot, slow motion, your left heel back through space as you lift your chest forward, reach your arms back. This is the airplane pose. Land your left toes to the back of your mat. Reach your arms forward and up, landing in a crescent lunge. Generously bend into your back knee, rooting your tailbone down towards the ground. Inhale here as you are. And as you exhale, working your front leg straight or straight-ish, fingertips can come down to frame your front foot. Breathe out, fold in. Place your left hand down to the ground so that your wrist is ahead of your left shoulder. Turn all 10 toes towards the right, squeeze your inner thighs, and reach your right elbow, right fingertips up to the sky. Inner thighs hugging. The kickstand variation of a side plank pose. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Big breath in. As you breathe out, replace your right hand down to the instep of your right foot. Sink your left knee down towards the ground. Keeping the right big toe mound rooted for this, lift your chest, breathe in. And as you breathe out, begin to slowly peel your hips backwards. Keep the right big toe mound rooted. Keep the collarbones wide and away from one another. And then again, we'll rebend into the front knee. Relift through the heart. Rehug the inner thighs. Breathing out, rooting down, right big toe mound. Start to stretch your hip creases backwards at the same rate as you stretch your heart forward. Another, bend your front knee, lift the chest, squeeze the inner thighs, and breathe out, peel open through the inner line of your right leg as you stretch your hips back. Bend your back knee as you bend your front knee this time, reaching your right arm high, spiral your chest to the right. As you exhale, back toes re-land, front leg re-straightens, right arm comes down. Again, left knee bends, left heel to the bum. Breathe out, left toes land down, right fingertips land down. One more, bend your left knee, bend your right knee, circle your right arm high. This time, capture the outside edge of your left foot with your right hand if there's space. Press hand into foot, foot into hand. Cast your heart forward, hug your navel in, take one more breath in, and as you exhale, release your back foot. Fingertips plug down in towards the earth and side of your right foot. Tuck your left toes, and with a lifted chest, step forward so that your left foot lands outside of your left pinky finger. Now forearms can come up onto your thighs in a variation of your yogi squat to traction your lower back, or hips may sink down between the heels. Spine is long. Feel the medicine into your lower back as the crown of your head gets buoyant and the side body gets weighty. Let your fingertips be soft. As you reach your arms up to the sky, use the power of your legs to press down into your feet. Lift all the way up to standing Urdhva Hastasana. Deep breath in. Replace your feet underneath of your hips, hands to your heart. Breathe out. Take an inhale here. Breathe all the way out. Let something go. Release your hands by your sides. Reach them up high, look up, take a deep breath in. And breathing out, part your arms, hinge your hips forward, fold, drop the weight of your skull. Halfway lift, hips reaching back, heart reaching forward. Inhale here. Breathe out, plant down into your hands, step your left foot back, and then your right foot back, landing in your high plank pose. Press down into your hands, breathing in. Breathe out, lower half or all the way. Lift your chest, upward facing dog, cobra pose, your variation of extension. And roll up and over your toes to downward facing dog as you breathe out. Rooting into your fingertips, lift your left heel up high, drink a breath in. Bending at the knee, start to stack your hip up and open, making sure, taking care to press down into your left hand. Rise onto the ball of your right foot, reach your left leg long, breathe in. Breathe out, curl your knee to your nose, placing your left foot between your thumbs. Back knee comes down to the ground. Reach your arms high as you inhale your breath, connect at the palms. Breathe out, drape the thumbs to the nape of your neck. Wrap your triceps around your skull. Keep the bend in your upper back, straighten your arms, look up, breathe in. Hands down, hips back, half splits, curl your left toes towards your face as you breathe out. Reach the chest forward, draw the left hip crease back, inhale. And exhale, bring yourself down a little bit deeper towards your front thigh. Again, like this, lengthen the chest, inhaling. And exhaling, fold down. Rebend your front knee, relift your back knee. Place your right fingertips to the earth, circle your left arm forwards and up as you inhale. And back and down and around as you breathe out. Place your left fingertips down towards the ground, shift your weight to your left foot and float your right toes. Inner thighs hug towards one another with a micro bend to your left knee. Inhale. And with your out breath, land your right foot next to your left foot, forward fold. Roll up to rise up, trace your fingertips across your front body. When you reach your fingertips up, draw your right knee up too. Inhale and lengthen. And as you exhale, reach your arms behind you, tip at the hips, and reach your right heel straight backwards, airplane pose, chest stays lifted. Land your right toes to the back of your mat. Carve your left hip crease back as you rise up through the torso, through the arms. Look up, breathing in. And softly, as you breathe out, begin to place your hands down to frame your front foot. Variation of your pyramid pose. The left hip crease draws backwards. Place your right hand down to the ground, wrist ahead of your shoulder. Turn all 10 toes towards the left on the knife edge of your right foot. Root down your left big toe mound. Squeeze up your right inner thigh and reach your left arm up high. The kickstand variation of your side plank pose, breathing in. Repivot to face the front of your mat as you breathe out. Come onto the ball mound of your right foot and sink your right knee down to the ground. Both hands to the instep of your left foot for the lizard lunge. Lift your chest, root down your left big toe mound, breathe in, and let the exhale carry your hips back for this variation of the half splits. Rebend into your front knee, relift up through your chest, keep rooting down through the big toe mound of the left foot, and keep it rooted as you stretch your left hip crease back, as you stretch your heart forward, as you work your front leg straight. One more to bend into your front knee, lift your chest, inhale. And exhale, stretch your hips back, make it feel good. Okay, bend your front knee, bend your back knee, circle your left arm up high, breathing in. And breathing out, come back to where you started, left hand down, hips back, front leg straight or straight-ish. Front knee bends, back knee bends, left arm circles up overhead. right toes down, left leg straight, left fingertips down. And this time, front knee bends, back knee bends. Reach up and around with your left hand to capture the outside edge of your right foot. Press your hand into your foot, press your foot into your hand. Cast your heart forward, continue to squeeze your inner thighs as you inhale and breathe out to unwind. Right toes come to the ground, both hands to the instep of your left foot. Lift your back knee, keep your chest lifted, and step forward into your Malasana pose, the Yogi squat. Forearms on the thighs or hips down towards the heels. Soft fingertips. One big breath in. And then using your hands, or maybe no hands, come down onto your bottom. Lean your hands behind you, bring your feet wide to the edges of your mat, and wash your knees to one side and then the other. Inhaling through center and exhaling to bring your knees to the opposite side, and inhaling through center, exhaling your knees to the opposite side. Follow your breath, linger in any interesting sensations. And then the next time that you allow your knees to wash over towards the right, we'll stay there. And draw your left heel behind you, make 90-degree angles with both of your legs. Curl your right toes towards your right shin, frame out through your front foot with your fingertips, and begin to stir your torso, stir your shoulders one way and then the other way, beginning to unwind the network that keeps our hips tight and that keeps our upper backs and our lower backs stagnant. In this dynamic way, we'll start to feel an unwinding on the outer edges of our hips, the tight lower back muscles, the erectors that creep up the spine, the space between the shoulder blades, and even up into the neck. Bring yourself up through center, plant the soles of your feet, and as you exhale, bring your knees to the opposite side. 90-degree angles in through both of your legs. Curl your toes towards your shin bones, frame your front foot and front knee. And again, as you breathe, just dynamically swirling the shoulders, the spine, the pelvis in the ways that feel organic, natural, sweet. Of course, as always, lingering where there is a call to linger. Come on, back through center. Reach your fingertips forward, lift your chest, inhale, and then one bone at a time, roll all the way down onto your spine. Humble your chin in towards your heart, vacuum your navel in towards your spine. Stretch your arms all the way up and overhead and let them relax. Bring your heels closer to you, pick up through your hips and scoot them towards the right, allowing the knees to fall over to the left and allowing the rest of your body to land to the left in a fetal position. Now the right hand will stack over top of the left hand. Reach your right fingertips slightly forward of the left as you inhale, and then trace your right fingertips across your left forearm, across the chest, and all the way up and open into a twist. Inhale here, and let the exhale reverse the motion, tracing your fingertips over your skin. Reach your right fingertips over your left. Inhale, and as you exhale, open up into your twist. Breathe in. And once more, fingertips trace over the chest, over the palm, and all the way over, making contact, fingertips on skin. We land in the twist. Stay for an inhale breath. And a full breath out. gently, organically unwind as it will. Let your throat soften. Let the outer edges of your hips release. Gather yourself back onto your spine, gently, sleepy. Scoot your hips over towards the left now. Roll into your fetal position on the right. Stack your left hand over top of your right hand. Reach it a little bit further forward to the right as you inhale, and then tracing left fingertips across the arm and chest, open up into your twist as you exhale. Breathe in there, breathe out to rewind. Trace your fingertips over top of your body, reach to the right, inhale. Gently open, exhaling to your twist. Breathe in, breathe out, rewind. Breathe in, breathe out, unwind. Linger here in your stretch now. Let your left shoulder blade drop to the force of gravity. Relax the outer edges of your hips. And slacken into your jaw. Notice what you're holding that you don't need to be holding. Let's meet with a deep breath in. And a sweet breath out. Let it go, let it go. Let gravity have you a little bit fuller. Rewind. Bring yourself back onto your spine. Find your way down onto your spine, this time for a moment or a few moments in deep, sweet, sacred rest. Let this moment infuse you with its medicine. Stay, friend, as long as you're called to stay. And I hope we connect again soon. Here in practice. Namaste.